YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here. Welcome to Gorduk Canyon. This is a map made by a community member that was uploaded to Steam. I will have a link to it if you want to check it out, but it is a pretty cool map if we take a look at it from above here. It's a canyon map, and this is going to be a 4v4 battle where it looks like they've limited the funds to an extent, so you can see lots of choke points, lots of kind of pathways here, and we're going to be watching, like I said, a 4v4. On one side we've got Clan Angrammed, Empire, Chaos, and Vampires. They're facing off against what I believe are two different Empire players, and Chaos. Wait a minute, so is that 4 players? Seems like there's 4 on one side. I don't know, we'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3. I only count 3 lords on one side. No, there's 4. Okay, yeah, there's 4 players. I'm just miscounting it somewhere, so whatever. Maybe it's 3 Empire or something like that. So artillery-wise, we got 2 stanks, steam tanks. I like that. So one army I noticed was Franz, a Jade Wizard, and 2 steam tanks. Talk about your healing fun there, but it's a good idea for a small army because they can cause absurd damage and keep healing. So you can see, this is a really cool looking map, by the way, so whoever made this, kudos, man. It looks great. Check the link in the description if you want to go download it and try it. The map editor's cool. I haven't gotten to mess with it yet, but I'm extremely excited for it because what I'm wanting you all to do is tell me about cool maps that you find and let me know, and I will host streams where we get to use that cool map. Check this out. Volkmar's got his pimp wagon here going up against Chaos. Let's kind of get a feel here what we got going on in the general overall. The Vampires are about to engage, but here we've got some Empire on Chaos action. That should be pretty sweet. Kind of take a look at these forces squaring off against each other. There comes Karl Franz leading the Empire troops. Ooh, those mortar barrages. That's going to be brutal. Over here, it looks like Kolek and another Shaggoth are facing off against some more Empire forces, and they're about to be flanked by Clan Angrammed, though. So you can see Clan Angrammed working their way around. There's some Norgrimlings, Ironbreakers. Those guys are going to mean business, and some Grumbling Guard. Chaos forces here just getting wrecked, except for the 2 Shaggoths. And then let's watch the Vampire engagement over here in this corridor. Got a Banshee and a bunch of Karen Wraiths here coming up against some Empire forces. Woo! I don't know what that was. But it exploded. That was cool looking. Got some Crypt Horrors and a Vargulf trying to cut his way through over here. Is that Boris? I think that's the Todbringer. It is. So we got Boris Todbringer over here as well. Let's kind of see how the different fights are going. Over here it looks like Clan Angrand's easily shut down a big bunch of Chaos, but then there's a whole bunch of Chaos troops over here that looks like they got shut down here in the center. There comes Karl Franz diving back in on Archaon the Everchosen. Look at that, the Pimp Wagon and Karl Franz going after the Everchosen here, and he's surrounded by some aspiring champions. That is looking cool. This game is awesome. And the custom maps, quite frankly, are amazing. And I'm really hoping, so this is a good first step. They've done this custom map editor and they've let you create your own maps. Now they need to make it to where you can create your own game modes. And then they need to tie it into like a community deal where people who make the coolest maps and the game modes, they'll add it to the game in a patch update or something. And you can make it like a part of the full game where the community gets to help develop some of this stuff. Heck, I mean, even making it to where you could create your own quest battles to add into campaign or something. You could download these quest battles to make your campaign experience deeper. I mean, there's so many opportunities here that I'd love to see them take. So this is fantastic. I applaud Creative Assembly for releasing this. And some people might be like, well, hey, let's get a campaign map editor. Well, they're probably not going to do that because then modders could pretty much just start creating their own game. And yeah, I mean, they do have to have a reason to have you want to buy a game. Some of you aren't going to like that, but that's just the way it is. Check out these steam tanks over here. Woo! Those mortars, and then that steam gun there too. Steam tank ought to do pretty good versus the Iron Breakers. There's a little bit of sound glitching going on over here. I don't know if that's like a custom map thing or what, because I hadn't heard any sound issues. up until that point. I mean, there could be bugs. It's still a beta. So if you are using it, I'm sure there's a place for you to go on the forums and give feedback. Yeah, there's some sound glitches going on. But that's okay. We'll live. Check out Karl Franz on his big chicken bird here. Taking on the Cairn Wraiths. Got some flagellants up in here helping against the vampires as well. Let's see how Franz is doing. If the Jade Wizard's supporting him, he's probably going to go relatively untouched. Yeah, the Jade Wizard down here actually got caught on the ground by a bunch of zombies and might get attacked by the Sternsmen, so that could be pretty bad. Let's see, both the Shaggoths are still alive over here. And they're chasing off some Reichsguard. Volkmar's little wagon here is getting swarmed by dwarfs. The dwarfs don't appreciate the pimp wagon. They got a grudging against the pimp wagon. Oof, man, and it has taken some serious hits over here from some rangers with great weapons. I don't know how long it can withstand this kind of punishment from the dwarves. Not for very long, I don't think. So let's check it out here. Some more Empire troops. Let's see what's left for the red team here. The vampires are in pretty healthy condition. They got a corpse cart with an unholy lodestone. They're trying to kill Karl Franz, though, and like all of them are piled up on Franz. And there is not a whole lot of damage they're doing here. Unless the Jade Wizard gets knocked out, which it is. Yeah, if the Jade Wizard gets taken out here by Belegar, that's going to be clutch. Because it could heal the steam tanks and other units to Kingdom Come. So getting rid of the Jade Wizard here is going to be super clutch. And the Banshee is chasing him. It's a question of whether or not it'll get an attack. Yeah, that Jade Wizard's pretty critical. It can help get a lot of work done. Ooh, Kolek's getting some sweet lightning. Trying to get rid of the dwarfs that are chasing Volkmar. So Kolek's supporting with 113 kills. Now the music completely cut out. Well, guess we got a few more bugs to work out, Creative Assembly. I can hear like ambient noises, but we've lost the music and most of the sound effects. Well, there's a few sound effects. And Karl Franz. What the devil? Oh, it was a wind of death. I just saw something rip through there. Wow, the music back. There we go. Thank you. Wouldn't have been the same without the music. So I think that's interesting. It actually says the red team has the better chances here. There's not near as much left for them. This mortar back here is getting some work done. So it's turned into one last giant kind of vampire Death Star here. That's Steam Tank, though, just right here in the center of these guys, ramming them to death. There goes the sound again. So it's in and out, I guess. Oh, boy. Well, sound glitches aside, the map editor's cool. They probably need to work on that to see what's going on. Is it when I go into cinematic mode? It could be the cinematic mode. No? But when I turned it off, it came back. That was interesting. Alright. So, one way or the other, maybe we can figure out the sound glitches. I'm taking it in and out of cinematic mode here to see. Nah, it doesn't have anything to do with cinematic mode. I'm pretty sure this is going to flip in favor of the home team here, though I could be wrong. It's now a little bit against the red team in terms of who's going to win this. Let's see, Unholy Lodestone. At least you can hear the birds chirping. There goes the music. This Shaggoth back here is still alive. 130 kills. Kolek's racked up 167 kills. He's still over here busy pounding stunties. And he's going to get plenty of that done here. I don't think the stunties that are left have a whole lot of chance against him, to be honest. Especially not with his little Shaggoth friend coming to join that. This is relatively close, though. We got some crossbowmen firing in back here. Let's check out the kills on the steam tank. There's 73. That one's at 115. It is being surrounded, though, by Belegar, Vlad, and a Banshee. But here comes Karl Franz looking to help save this. The Jade Wizard, I think, got killed or knocked out of the battle, which is unfortunate because the healing here could be super clutch. Because like Karl Franz probably would have never gotten driven out of that fight if there was healing. And the steam tanks, like I said, they can just rock and roll for a long time whenever they've got healing. They get to be very, very good. So some of the regrouped Empire forces coming back up here. The Corpse Cart Unholy Lodestone is getting kind of picked apart by skirmish fire. So it's taking some damage. If the vampires lose that, that's going to be kind of a key support unit here too. More Kolek Lightning coming in there. Don't know if it did a whole lot. Corpse Cart's gone. Music's gone. I guess the Corpse Cart had the stereo system. Because the music ain't coming back. Anyway, let's just kind of see how this ends real quick, and you'll have to forgive the sound glitches. It is what it is in this beta phase of the map editor. So hopefully they'll get this kind of stuff cleaned up. We can get the map editor in full force. There are already maps up in the community shared files if you want to try it. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. It looks like the original blue team is what we'll call them here is going to take this one home unless something crazy happens. So we'll fast forward to the end so we can get to the results. Hope you all enjoyed seeing Gorduk Canyon. I thought it was a really nice map. I mean, I haven't seen a ton of maps out of this thing yet. I've seen a few, but this one's looking good. It's looking pretty darn good, actually. So it was a Pyrrhic victory. Ninja Hun was on the winning team, too. So check it out. Delta Operator literally deployed 4 units. Lost 1. 75% of his army survived. Yeah, I think the only thing he lost was the wizard here. So that's pretty funny. That was pretty funny. And I can't look at the individual stats because, once again, something else Creative Assembly needs to fix. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Got to look at a custom map. Sorry about the sound glitches. I'm sure they'll get it cleared up. And like I said, if you see any cool custom maps, let me know. That way I can announce it before like next week's stream, so we can try and play some of these during the stream and get to enjoy them there. HeirofCarthage signing out.